Hello class, today we're doing 5GO 1.3, okay? Today we're using properties to find the sum of products. This allows us to use mental math. This allows us to use number sense to make our problems that appear to be difficult easier to manage. Let's take a look at the first set. Here we have 93 plus 68 plus 7. Now, at this point, the associative property groups 68 plus 7. But what if we change that and group 7 plus 93 and then add our 68? We would discover that 93 plus 7 gives us 100 plus 68. Now we have 168, and that is easier for us to manage. Let's take a look at number 3. We find that we have 5 times 23 times 2. What if we group the 5? Oh, I'm to do even numbers, so I'll save that for you. So let's move over here to 8 times 51, okay? So here we can separate the 51 into two parts. We can have 8 times 50, all right, plus the 8 times 1, okay? And that makes it 8 times 51. So that 8 times 50, we know 8 times 5 is 40, makes it easier to manage. So 8 times 50 is 400, plus 8 times 1 is 8. So it gives us an answer of 408. Let's look at number 6. Number 6 has 6 times 107. Well, what if we broke up the 107 to two parts? 100 and then 7. So that we would have 6 times 100 plus 6 times 7. 6 times 100 would be 600, and then 6 times 7 would be 42, and therefore we have 642. Let's take a look at number 8. Number 8 says complete the equation and tell which property you used. Here we have 16 plus 31 is equal to 31 plus 16. And we notice that we changed the order of the numbers. We did not group them, but we just changed the order. When we change the order of the numbers, we know that we're dealing with commutative property. And because it's addition, it's commutative property of addition. Okay? Let's look at number 10. On number 10, we have 21 times, and then over here is equal to 9 times 21. So to make this balance of the same thing over here as over here, this answer must be 9. Therefore, we change the order. And this is also commutative, but this time it is commutative property of multiplication. Let's look at number 12. On number 12, it says the number of students in the 4 6th grade classes at Northside School are 26, 19, 34, and 21. Use properties to find the total number of students in the 4 classes. Well, in this case, we want to group them so it be easier to manage. When I look at this, I look at the ones place. I can put the 1 with the 4 and get a 5, or I can put the 1 with the 9 and get a 10, okay? If I put the 1 with the 6, I will get a 7. 7 is not a number that I am comfortable working with. I'm comfortable working with the 5, and I'm comfortable working with the 10. But what if I look at this 6 then, since I haven't quite matched this with anyone? 6 with the 9 will give me a 5 in my ones place, but the 6 with the 4 will give me a 10. Okay, so I think what I want to do, I want to group these two together. so that I have 26 plus 24. I'm going to associate those two. And then I'm going to put 19 plus 21. Okay? When I group 26 plus 24, I discovered that this is 50. Okay? And when I group 19 plus 21, I discover that the 19 plus 21, that is okay, 19 and 21, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pause there for a moment. All right, and so when I put those two together, this was 4 plus 6 gave me a 10, and 2 is 4 plus 1 gives me 5. So 50 plus 40 gives me a 90. So between the four classes, I have 90, but my error here, I put 24 as opposed to 34. So let me correct that error here. Okay? And so instead of it being 50, this should be a 60. Okay? And 60 plus 40 gives me 100. All right. I've corrected that. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.